What's up, guys? You got Crypto Chuck back here in the group, Crypto Black. We're back at it again, baby. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are enjoying your week right now. Man, we having a good time right here in crypto, baby. But yeah, markets run up a little bit. Some good news just came back. We might get 5 billion come back into the market. Who knows? So at least half of it. We never know. But some good news came out. But before we start everything, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. We keep bringing you guys good information every single week. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Bring your friends and your family members over here to the channel. Let's chop it up. Tell your friends about me, baby. But besides that, guys, man, also we're gonna be starting some stuff up real soon. We was shooting. My man Mike Miller came up here last week. We was shooting. We're doing a lot of good things. So you guys gonna be seeing a lot of good stuff coming from us soon, very, very, very soon. You know, on the DCG side. So there'll be some good stuff coming up for you guys that a lot of people actually, you know, they want to put their nose in, they want to dip their nose in, or dip their toes in a little bit, shall I say? You know what I mean? And you know, and say, hey, what are you guys doing over here? We got some good stuff coming up very, very soon. I think you guys are gonna like it. But man, we see Bitcoin, you know, it's sticking its head up a little bit. We went up over 17.5. You know, I talked about that a few times, and we're gonna discuss that as well. But FTX, man, it says FTX has recovered over $5 billion in assets. You know, after the bankruptcy. So that's a good news for a lot of people that's out there. You know what I mean? That do have their money tied up in FTX on exchanges. Guys, get your stuff off exchanges. Wiry just, you know, just pretty much shut doors on exchanges. So guys, I don't know what else to say. Just, you know, guys, you have to get your stuff off exchanges. It's, you know, it shouldn't be on there unless you're for trading. Trade, do your thing. That's what exchange is for. They're to exchange, but you want to invest inside one of these things right here, man. You know, it'll cost you $70 to about maybe $120, depending on what kind you get, to get one of these bad boys. It's going to save you thousands, if not tens of thousands, some people millions. So you want to do that. Also, man, we'll talk about Gemini, man. Gemini, same thing. Same exact thing with Gemini. You know what I mean? And, you know, I kind of find it, you know, quite, you know, hilarious that every time you turn around, people always say, well, I should get my stuff off, you know, everything. You got to get up, man, all this offshore stuff, offshore companies, all these companies that's not in the United States, you know what I'm saying? It's not no good. And you got to make sure if you're not in the U.S., if you're not outside the United States, then I ain't messing with it. And like all these U.S. companies are the ones going belly up. They're going belly up. So that's something you got to think about. All the U.S. companies, the ones going belly up. And so I guess it ain't safe. It ain't safe there either. The only thing safe is a nice hardware wallet, baby. Nice hardware wallet. That's what's safe. As song goes, it ain't safe. It ain't safe. So make sure you guys go out there and get your Ledger. And I'm not even getting paid from Ledger. Ledger should start throwing me some money. But you know, I care about my audience. I care about you guys out there. So it doesn't really matter if I get paid or not. I want you guys to be safe. I want you guys to hold your stuff up, because in the bear market it's like, oh man, but in the bull market you think about all the stuff that you was holding. You know what I mean? That was pretty much gone. You're really going to feel it. You're going to be like, man, that would have been $70,000. That would have been $120,000. That would have been $20,000. That would have been $15,000, 20, you know, $5,000. It still would have been some good money, right? But man, let's look at Bitcoin and talk about you know, where we at with Bitcoin, man. So with BTC, you know, I had this ascending triangle. I drawed it up last week. It's ascending triangle. And you know, we pushed through. And like I said in my lives, you know what I mean, guys. You know, you pretty much looking at, we had a high today of $17,510. And I was saying in my lives, guys, 17.5. You know, I had my 17.529. You know, for my resistance, but like I was saying, 17.5 is the one that you guys really want to, you know, you'll be taking your profits at. And like it happened a few times, pushed up to 17.5, right here, and then dip right back down, right? So, we having good volume on that daily. Dip, push back down, and we're right back up. Try to come back again today, and we'll see how that some profit being taken. We got, so we got this doji right now, and the bulls and bears get into a little fight. But the traditional markets are a little bullish, especially the tech stocks. So we'll see how that rolls. But I think, make sure you take your profits. Like I said, 17.5 is a good area to take profits at if you're trading Bitcoin. All right. What we're going to look at, man, we look at Ethereum as well. ETH, we are above that 1265. That 1260, under 1265 means we was under that fib, and it was no man's land underneath of that. So being in 13, we at 1334 right now. The low for the day was 1321. So being up at this point here is pretty good. But I still have an alert at 1375. I think we go about 1375. We might go on a little tear, push up to about 1460, the 1450 to 1460. So I think this 1375. I think we could get a nice push up. As long as the volume is good, as long as the money keep coming in, that's all we need to worry about. But we got CPI numbers coming out mañana. So CPI numbers could push that up, but just be nervous. I'm nervous when I see numbers, things push up or push down before CPI numbers, because I'm not really nervous, but be precautious, because a lot of times they push things one direction. It's an easy way to take your money. They push something one direction just to take, just to move in another direction as soon as those numbers come out. So if everybody buying, the market's pushing up, and then what they do, while everybody keep buying, things will keep going up. They just start liquidating, and you're their liquid. But let's go right here, man. Let's check it out. Oh no, BNB too. Let's see how BNB rolling, man. All this FUD. Shout out to everybody. Oh, Binance is going out of business. Binance is insolvent. Oh, la 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 la. What are y'all saying now? They ain't tweeting no more. They just chilling right now. They said Crypto.com was going out of style. I just got me some latte with my Crypto.com card. So all those people that were sitting, oh man, Crypto.com is insolvent. Oh man, Binance is insolvent. Listen, you gotta understand who you're dealing with and how they handle business. So, all those people need, I think you need all apology to the crypto community and crypto Twitter. All right. So, and it's your biggest influencers saying all this stuff, man. Your biggest influencers, they all saying this. But yeah. So BNB, man, still looking good. BNB, one of my favorite coins. You guys know my top five. Top five did it alive, baby. BNB still looking good. Litecoin, I'm telling you right now, it looks like Litecoin might be the coin of this bear market. You always find a couple coins, the coin of the bear market, and you make a lot of money with those coins. Like Litecoin just might be the coin of the bear market right as of right now. But BNB still looking good. BNB, we pushed up to 283. I think that's a nice little strong, I think we got to push up, but 292 is really, I think we push up above there. We can keep going. We'll go above that at 300. It's always having that fight at 300. It's a nice strong fight at 300, but I think we get about 292. I think we can push through at 300 this time around with that good volume. We all know at 240 is strong support. And try to push down a few, doing that FUD, all that FUD, and it just the bulls, they took back over. It went consolidation. Then we see where we're going at right now. So nice little trend going on. I really like this. We start pushing up on the 4th of January. So nice little trend. It's been pushing up for a whole week now. So I'm like a BNB. But let's get right to it. So it says, the announcement substantially raises the total FTX has recovered since filing for the bankruptcy last year, but is still short of what customers are owed in total. So it says crypto exchange FTX has recovered more than $5 billion in different assets, not including another $425 million in crypto held by the SEC of the Bahamas. A bankruptcy attorney said during a hearing Wednesday. there's still a sum missing in what is owed to customers, and the amount is still unclear, the attorney said. We have located over $5 billion of cash, liquid cryptocurrency, and liquid investment securities measured at petition date value. It just does not ascribe any value to holdings of dozens of liquid cryptocurrency tokens where our holdings are so large relative to the total supply that our position cannot be sold without substantially affecting the market for the token, said Landis, Rath, and Cobb, which is good. At least they won't try to kill the market, because they know if they try to dump everything and try to turn everything pretty much liquid, it could pretty much, it's like you're chewing off your own foot, because as you dump, you push the market down, and you're going to push your own value down of what you could have recovered. So let's just say, for example, if they just try to dump $5 billion right now in whatever asset, it's going to dump the market, and that $5 billion can potentially turn to $4 billion if they don't stretch it out. So it's a good thing. So it's like, just sell a little by little in the market, and then what happens is you'll be able to recover that $5 billion. And you might even recover more. It might go from $5 billion to $5.5 billion if the market keep pushing up. So that's just something right there to think about, because the announcement substantially raises the total FTX claims it holds after the company's new leadership said it could only find just over $1 billion on December 20th. Yeah, we only get $1 billion. you got 7 to 8 billion. It's like the guy that find a wallet. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, there's only $20 in there. I found a wallet. There wasn't no money in there when I found it. I found it on the floor. So, they might have a little bit more over there. You know what I mean? We found $5 billion. They got like 2 or 3 over here in some account. You know what I mean? They swapped it out. You know what I mean? They swapped it out to something else. You know what I mean? So, it's something to think about right there. You got to understand, you're dealing with all crooks here. So it says the total amount FTX owes its creditors is still unclear. In initial bankruptcy filing, the company's management checked off the box indicating a figure between $1 billion and $10 billion. Yeah, we found 5. It says Sam Bankman-Fried instructed his lieutenant Gary Wang to create a back door for Alameda to borrow from FTX customers without their permission. Landis said he added the former CEO created a line of credit worth $65 billion from the exchange to the trading arm. We know what Alameda did with the money. It bought planes, houses, through parties. Nobody invited me to no party. I like the Bahamas. Made political donations. It made personal loans to its founders. It sponsored FTX Arena in Miami, a Formula One team, the League of Legends, Coachella, and many other businesses, events, and personalities, Landis said. I'm telling you right now, for the people that's in the future, for the next bull market, because it's going to be another bull market, we're going to make we're going to be much higher than what we had before, because how Bitcoin works, how crypto works, it goes like this. Right crypto, because wrong crypto, you know what I mean? But right crypto, how Bitcoin works, it works just like this. It does this, then it comes down, and like that when the height right here, so let's say the height right here, it does this, comes down, then goes this, then the height goes up to here, it comes back down, and comes here, and goes up, and it goes down, and goes here. So what happens is it get lower highs, and just keep pushing and pushing and pushing to get higher highs over the long term. If you're playing a short game, I feel sorry for you. But the long term, that's how Bitcoin, that's how crypto works. So, that's the type of thing you want to look out for. Just remember, Ethereum lows was like $85 last bear market. And, it pushed down to about $700 something. This bear market, we're back over $1,300. You got to remember, the people that bought Ethereum just in 2020 for $85 or $100, they're not mad right now. If you're mad because you bought it for $100 or $300 and it's $1,300 right now, and you're mad, then you shouldn't be in crypto. You shouldn't be in crypto. You shouldn't be an investor, period, because you're just not gonna see those type of returns like that. You know what I mean? So, And I'm pretty sure they sold that. It sold, they made their money 10. I know you made your money more than 10 times fold. So those type of things right there. That's what happens in crypto. So just for the people in the future, I want you to understand for the future bull market, which I think is gonna happen. I'll talk about that later when I think it's gonna happen. When I have a good idea when it's gonna happen. For the people in the future, for future bull market, you gotta understand when when you see these companies, you see people come from out of nowhere and they just buying up everything. They got all this money, everything, and they buying it just for celebrities pushing everything like that. That's the company that something is not right, because it's not gonna come from out of anywhere and do all this stuff. Something is not right. So I just want you to just stick with the old heads. It might not be so exciting. Like I said, Binance Coin is not so exciting for a lot of people. It's exciting for me because I bought it I got it when in 2017, and I bought a whole lot of it because I needed it for trading. You know what I mean? Or when I wanted to buy stuff on Binance, so I bought a whole lot of it. Period. Then it went from, I think it was like late 2020, it went from like $30 to like $300 in a matter of like a few weeks. And we all was like, whoa, they went to about almost $800. So, those, might not be too flashy. Binance is not everywhere, but it's that thing, you know what I mean? The way you're like, okay, it's going to stay around. You know what I mean? I see it sticking around. You know what I mean? It's like Apple. It's like, it's like Coke, Coca-Cola. It's like Pepsi. You know what I mean? Those type of companies that you're like, I don't see it going nowhere. You know what I mean? Procter and Gamble, those type of companies. You know what I mean? So, those type of things you want to look at. You know what I mean? When you are investing in crypto, so you see it, if it's too flashy, too fly, a lot of things going on, money everywhere, then those type of things you want to run from. Because next bull market, you're going to see it, and it's going to be more money into it. More money is going to be in the crypto. So you're going to see it. So those type of things I want you guys to look out for in the future in the next bull market. All right, let's look at Gemini. So hopefully people that get their money back. If it said 10 billion is missing, they recovered 5. Then on a good thing, you might get half of your money back, which is a good thing. You give half of your money back. You know what I mean? When you thought you lost it all, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. At least you can get pennies on a dollar. You know what I mean? So Gemini officially terminates crypto earn program amid DCG Genesis spat. The Winklevoss owned crypto exchange Gemini said returning customer assets remain its highest priority. That's the thing, man. You deal with these lending platforms. That's the thing that happened in 2017. It was all lending platforms, and it blew up. And that's what happened this in the last bull market as well, in 2021, into 2020. So you are looking at a lot of these lending platforms, they belly up. A lot of you guys just don't know what they was doing. A lot of people just don't know what they're doing. A lot of people don't know how to trade. When the bear market hit in 2020, into 2021, like November 2021, and we all through 2022, these guys were still doing the same exact thing. And that's the thing. You got to know how to move when the market change. You know what I mean? Like Hov said, show you how to move in a room full of vultures. You got to understand, okay, now the market is just dumping. And, I got everybody trying to take the money. From me. You can't keep going and try to trade. That's why you don't hear me talking about shit coins like that all the time. Because I'm not talking about it, because the liquidity is not there. The money is not there. So I'm not going to sit here and tell my subscribers and different people that follow me, hey man, do this and do that, whatever, when I know it's not there. You got to know how to move. You can get in and out trades. You can trade in the 5 minute, on a 15 minute, you know what I mean, versus trading, on a daily, you know what I mean, or trying to trade a weekly, because you try to go and get your money and get out, versus, okay, you're in a bull market, let it run up, take it, you know what I mean, take your money, you know what I mean, whenever you feel like it. It's like a money bag, and the money just keeps flowing, and you gotta learn how to short the market too. So you adjust, you move around in the time that you're in. You know what I mean? You gotta know what season you in. If it's summertime, you're not walking outside with a hoodie and jeans on with Tim's. It's just not happening with a Scully or whatever. In the wintertime, you're not going outside with a t-shirt on and shorts. It's just not happening. So you got to know how to move in the right times. And that's the problem. People are still wearing their summer clothes in the wintertime. And they walking outside in the spring during April with no rain jacket on. With no no umbrella. It's raining outside, man. And you still walking around here with no shirt on or nothing. You're going to get cold. You're going to get sick. And that's what happened. They didn't bring the umbrella out in the springtime. When it started raining, they didn't bring the umbrella out. So guess what? They got rained on. And that's what's happening. So they got rained on with other people's money. And then you start seeing these guys ain't as smart as everybody say they are. All right? They just knew how to get the capital. That's it. So it says Winklevoss twins Gemini has terminated its flagship earn program in the latest shot fired in its public spat with crypto lender Genesis. In an email sent to Gemini customers on Tuesday, seen by Decrypt, the company said it was wrapping up the scheme to force Genesis to pay back the $900 million in owed Gemini clients. So it went from $1 billion to $900 million. So it says, we are writing to let you know that Gemini, acting as agent on your behalf, has terminated the master loan agreement between you and Genesis Global Capital effective. Yeah. I mean, you say that after the fact. We don't need it after the fact, bruh. Y'all should have been looking into it and seeing how you getting your money, where you getting your money, how you doing your trades, stuff like that. Nah, it was all, hey, well, we'll give you a kickback, you know what I mean? And blah, 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 we gonna keep the money, allegedly, right? Well, I know Gemini is not gonna let them just come on here and hold people crypto for nothing. So it was all about, hey man, hey Wiggy, hey, here goes some money. You know, you guys collect this fee, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And yeah, I appreciate it. But now after the fact, you know, almost $1 billion is held up. Well, we're gonna write an open letter and we're gonna do this and do that. All right, Winklevoss twins, you guys so nice, and you made all this money anyway, worth all this money. How about you sell some of your assets, some of your crypto, and give some of your you know, Gemini their money back from your mistake, from having the wrong company and trusting the wrong company. How about that? How about you sell some of your assets, give you know, give that $1 billion. You guys worth, I think, what, like $10-20 billion. Hey, you know, why don't you give it back to the investors, or do a long term? You know, say, hey, listen, we're sorry. What we'll do, pay you guys back 10%. You know, over the next 10 months or over the next 12 months. Wait till the bull market, you know, start loading up. You know what I mean? Or 5%. You know what I mean? Over the next 24 months, something like that. You know what I mean? Just something like that. Where you're like, all right, 5% a month over the next, say, 12 months or something like that. And then let it run right into the bull market. And then there you go. Since the message went on to say that the actions officially terminates earn and require Genesis to return all outstanding assets to the program. They ain't got the money, bro. They ain't got the money. They was still investing in Shiba. You know what I mean? In the middle of the bear market. So Decrypt has contacted Genesis parent company, Digital Currency Group, and Gemini for comment. Genesis acted as a primary partner for Gemini Earn service, which allowed users to earn up to 8% interest on their crypto. But the platform halted withdrawals in November last year. Customers can now view their earned balances as pending balances as Gemini scrambles to find a way to return assets to users. It says the return of your assets remain our highest priority, and we continue to operate the utmost urgency. And I heard the guy from Genesis didn't even return the calls, nothing like that. The Gemini, one of the Winklevoss twins was trying. He did an open letter. When the Winklevoss twins did an open letter to DCG, I believe, Digital Currency Group, not our DC, not ours, because we ain't taking nobody money. We show you how to trade, but we ain't taking your money and trading it for you. All right. So it says the note came on the saying that Gemini's co-founder, President Cameron Winklevoss, shared his latest massive directed at the board. Directed at the board of Genesis owner DCG, demanding that the firm's founder Barry Silbert step down. The latest public letter contained an accusation that DCG and Genesis has committed accounting fraud echoing an allegation Gemini made in court filing on the same day as it responded to a class action brought by its own users. So that's that. That's that, and that's it. But we saw that play out, but they don't got the money. They ain't got the money, man. It's the bear market, and they trying, they told you they ain't got the money. They was trying to raise funds, raise capital to get the money so they can pay people back in the middle of a bear market. Ain't got the money, bruh. So put it like this: you in the bull market, everything is cool, but you gotta understand the bear markets. People going to start. You'll start seeing, like you said. I think the saying goes something like, when the tide moves, or when the tide settles, you'll see who's swimming naked. So that's what's going on. The tide settled, and we see who's swimming naked. The biggest ones, and who's still standing, who's still sitting around, who's still standing. CoinMarketCap still working fine. Binance still running fine. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I mean, the company that I like, they're running fine. But at the same time, guys, make sure you have your stuff on. I'm gonna say it. It's like the 4th or 5th time I say it in this video. Make sure you have it on your ledger right here, guys, and so you know where your crypto was at all times. Like they say in boxing, protect yourself at all times. So man, we'll take some questions real quick. Then I'm gonna get up off of here, man. I'll get back to reading. Read some, picked some more books yesterday. Get back to reading. Some questions put inside the chat. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the content. Helps me with the YouTube algorithms. Bring the family members around. Share this content with everybody you know. We're gonna show you how to do it the right way. We'll show you how to get it the right way. Get the right coins. You should, again, pick your 4 coins. It's in the middle of the bear market. Pick your 4 coins, and I'm telling you right now, 2 out of those 4 should be Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm letting you know off the bat. So pick 2 coins beside Bitcoin and Ethereum, because 2 should be Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm telling you right now. People, I'm not telling you what to do. Listen, I'm telling you what to do. If you have 4 coins, you only have your 4 coins, that you want to invest in, but 2 of them better be Bitcoin and Ethereum. And the other ones you can play around with and see. You know what I mean? But you shouldn't have. It's crazy to me. I'm seeing so many people still talking about all these shit coins and all the other coins in the middle of the bear market, and nobody mentioned the Bitcoin. I'm buying this coin, I'm buying that, I'm buying that. Yo, you should be buying Bitcoin if you're gonna be investing, and don't invest more than you can afford to lose. All right, guys, we'll finish this up right now. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll see you guys next week live, and we'll start bringing you guys some other stuff as well. You guys can really like, you know what I mean. But I'll see you guys live next week at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got Crypto Chuck here, Crypto Black. We out of here, baby. Peace.